canyons with a single thought and word. I heard your heartbeat before the morning birds. I laid the foundations of the deep and heavy sea, and poured the rivers out to set the spirit free. I watched you walking through the valley of the night. I was the shadow and I was the morning light. I gave you breath when you were gasping for the air. I held your hand when you thought no one else was there. I broke the bread, I turned the water into wine, to show you mercy in a world that's not divine. I gave my life upon a hill of jagged stone. I carried every weight so you are not alone. I'd do so much for you, my child, I paved the way. I hold the stars in place and turn the night to day. But in the quiet of the heart, where secrets live, what do you bring to me? What do you have to give? What do you do for me when the world is standing still? Is there a corner of your soul for me to fill? I healed the broken and I made the blind to see. I took the stripes so that your spirit could be free. I stood in silence while they whispered out my name. I took the thorns and I endured the bitter shame. Every blessing in your hand was sent from high above, a constant testament of my unending love. I pull the weeds and I keep the garden of your grace. I seek the beauty in the lines upon your face. I am the shepherd who will never leave the fold. I am the fire when the winter turns to cold. I gave my life upon a hill of jagged stone. I carried every weight so you are not alone. I do so much for you, my child, I paved the way. I hold the stars in place and turn the night to day. But in the quiet of the heart, where secrets live, what do you bring to me? What do you have to give? What do you do for me when the world is standing still? Is there a corner of your soul for me to fill? I don't ask for silver and I don't ask for the gold. I want the stories that have never been quite told. I want your brokenness, the parts you try to hide. I want the ego and the remnants of your pride. Give me your time and let your spirit start to lead into the promise of the things you haven't seen. I've given everything, my blood and bone and breath. I've conquered gravity and walked away from death. I am waiting by the door and knocking soft and low, with a love that's deep